Good morning, everyone. Fern2Play, CvC edition. So here we are. I'm gonna, walk you guys through what we're gonna do here. So I've already done a couple. I've been a little active this morning already. Kind of got in here, did a couple things. So saw an APO in here. May pick this up. Debating on picking this up. Putting some what would I put on? Phantom Touch on him. So yeah, let's see where we're at. So right now our clan is in the lead. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I mean, this team does have 35 trophies, so I don't think they're gonna need help. Go to YouTube, look up Hell Hades, Ash, and Murder Inc. I don't know how good these guys are. I mean, it looks like they have some player power here. So, it is possible that this is a clan that will try and snipe later on. I have no idea. They just might not be up. Level 12. But here we are. I put up a few points, but we've already put up more points in CvC right now than I've ever put up in my other clan. So we're gonna end up getting this. Super excited about that. We are gonna push for. Oh, I'm tier 2. Interesting. That's super interesting. I'm actually surprised I'm tier 2. That is not great. That's not great. I'm gonna probably lose out on some rewards, I think, because of that. At least there's an epic book at 100k, whereas 100, that's what I needed here. Alright, so I'm really gonna have to push here. I don't think I can get to 200k. I really don't think I have. I really have to invest heavily. We ended up taking a ton of clan quests. We ended up taking a bunch of elite. I came in, I saw a lot of people were already taking up 3 of the elite. So, you know what? I did the same. We're super excited about the energy here. Super excited about that. And honestly, we might pick up this as well. We're going to end up getting enough clan gold. We'll get, between the energy that we end up getting and, or the clan gold that we end up getting from quests and what we get from CvC, it's pretty much a wash. Honestly, it's a net positive when it's all said and done. It's 1,500 points. We won't touch Carl yet. Let's really look at the points. If it makes sense, we're at 1350 coming in. If it ends up making sense, and I don't think it does, I think we're kind of just short. Where it's where we can get you Carl, we will go get you Carl, but I don't think we're going to be able to. So right now I'm kind of going in. I've done a couple quests. I've done tag. I ended up losing one fight because I was trying to just be smart about it, and I ended up losing the fight. But we're gonna come in and do all this. So I started farming up some of my gear. One of my quests that I've taken, I'll show you guys what I took. Place 200 increased speed, which we could do. Place 200 increased defense. I have 2 champions that could do that. In Haskarul and Shield Tree. So we'll do that as well. So we'll just kind of accumulate these throughout the week. We should get them sooner rather than later. And then earn a total of 5 million silver from selling artifacts. So we're doing a bunch of that right now. And I was like, you know what? Let's just make a video. So I've done maybe at least a 20 pull, maybe a 30 pull here. So we're kind of going in here and a lot of this gear, it's got to be really excellent gear. It's pretty much a no doubt sell what we're taking here. It would have to be like a 4-star legendary or an epic with some really good pieces that we're keeping. So we're gonna I had about 1 million silver start, and we're slowly just bringing it back up, which is nice because we're gonna try and get to 2,000 points on the artifact enhancement. We're at about 1,000 right now. So this right here, even on a 3-star, if this was crit rate, speed, and attack percentage or crit damage, I actually might consider keeping it just because I could put it on like a faction war champion. But because it's with Riz, like, it's not even worth it. We really don't need any 3-star gear here. We're just, you know, honestly, we don't really want too much 4-star either. So right now it is just slowly accumulating. I may hold on to this and just roll it like one like 4, then 8, then just if it rolls speed, it's something we'll consider. Like if it quad speed, it's not the best, but we'll see how this rolls. I'll keep it just to roll it slowly. So we're slowly accumulating our silver here, and we should end up bringing in, when it's all said and done, at least 2 million silver there out of the 5 million that we have to go get. Just not enough here. Like, if this was a helmet, it's got speed, attack percentage, you know, if it had crit rate, crit damage, and like speed, like instead of res and defense percentage, like we would take that. But that's a nice 25k pop for us. We'll hold on to this. We'll see how this rolls. Even speed boots right now, like, it would have to be, if it's a 3-star, it would have to be like really good substats for me to hold on to it. Again, I could put on some lesser champions in faction wars, which isn't the worst. But I mean, look, we're almost we've only almost gained 1 million silver. We'll hold on to accuracy chest. I don't really need 4-star. No, I'm gonna get rid of it. I do need a bunch more 5-star accuracy chests. It'll be really nice. 5 and 6-star. Crit rate. We may hold on to that. What is this? Yeah, I mean, it adds +5 crit rate. It does have. We'll hold on to that crit rate piece. It's not the greatest substats. It does have accuracy. It does have attack percentage. I wish it was like speed on here. That would have been nice. No, we're gonna sell. I mean, boom, we're over, you know, we've sold about, when it's all said and done, you know, we've already made 1 million. I do have to craft, I do know one of my missions is, one of my advanced quests is craft 1 perception. Let's go get some perception right now. So we have 17 pieces that we are going to go full boat on. Not a great boot. It stinks. We have to sell it. Yeah, we have to sell it. It's just not that good. Alright, let's do a 10 pop here. Hopefully get something good. It's got accuracy on it. Not the greatest. Speed and accuracy, okay, we're happy with that. It's got res. Speed, accuracy. That's a quick sell. We'll see what that rolls. Not the greatest. Does have accuracy faction wars maybe. That's a sell. Okay, HP percentage, no accuracy, but does have speed. So it's definitely a tanky piece. Definitely tanky piece. It's not the worst. That trip rolled speed. That's not the worst to put on somebody. That's a 4-star. We'll hold on to it. See if it rolls like trip accuracy. Not the best. That wasn't the best piece of gear. We could use some like an accuracy chest is what we could really use. Got speed. It is 4-star. We'll see how that rolls. I'm actually gonna look for a chest. I could really use a 5-star accuracy chest. That's bad. Okay, not awful. Could use better, but not awful. Very tanky. We'll keep that. Res 6-star. It does have accuracy on, no speed, but we have to keep that. Like I said, guys, we're slowly accumulating our silver. We'll do these real quick. Sell that. You know, this is very, very helpful. We're gonna hold on to this. We don't have much untouchable gear right now. That's a legendary. It's an awful 3. It's a 3-star, but it's legendary. That's an easy sell. I think we crashed out here. We are not going to use any of our instinct yet. Like, just unfortunately, we're not timed up here with the Forge Pass. We'll end up getting this today. I haven't collected all my daily playtime rewards. I wait till a little bit later in the day, more closer to reset, to pick up the final refill here for arena, just because like I just don't get that many arena fights. It's hard to find much arena, so I hold off as long as possible. But we'll get that. We are going to wait till we get these legendary, and then we're gonna have to wait another 2 weeks for CvC to go in, because I will use my charms on that set, on this instinct set. This is, we're not farming Fire Knight right now, so I'm not getting good. Man, I can't remember what the gear is, but the gear that ignores defense. Savage gear, we're not getting good gear there. So this is my best chance of getting the ignore defense, and I think we get I think it's 25 pieces of 5 to 6-star. So we're gonna obviously charm it up as best as possible. The majority of that gear. We should have more charms by then. I'm not gonna really use any of these charms on these 3 and 4 stars. Do I have the rank? I don't have many rank. So I want to be really, really careful how I use this. Maybe rarity we'll use it on, because I do have so many of them. But let's keep farming this. Let's see if we can get close to 4 million in silver. That'd really help us with artifact enhancement. What is that? Oh, there's a chest plate with speed. We will hold on to this one. It is a 4-star. It's got crit rate, crit damage. Defense percentage is not, we obviously prefer speed there. If this was a different piece, we do like its +5 crit rate here. So you're really not going to put this on a defensive nuker. But, who knows, if this rolls like heavy crit rate here at plus the 5, like we'll hold on to that. We'll see how that rolls. Hold on to that, see how that rolls as well. You know, one of the things I could do is, I do wonder if I just roll everything to 4. How many points do I get for that? I don't know how many. If I roll, it's not a lot. I mean, it's not a lot of points. I know it's something. It is something if I roll it all to 4. And I should still make money on it, but I don't know how smart it is to do. We will end up probably with all the resilience. I'm not a huge fan of resilience. If I get good pieces, great. It is nice having the extra HP percentage and defense percentage, but I wish there was a little bit more than that, because honestly a 6-star piece is just going to beat it with a different set. So I won't really charm these up, even though I have 14 here. I won't really charm these up. But we'll end up selling all these, and with the perception, I may hold on. Like, just it depends. I don't really need. As we move farther in faction wars, like we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably use a lot of this as well. But we're almost done here, so let's get this wrapped up. Oh, it's just a chest plate. I thought it was a helmet. We will hold on to this. It is crit rate. Does have extra crit rate. Has attack percentage, has accuracy on it. Again, we would prefer speed. I'll probably hold on to this as well, especially if that double roll speed and this goes crit rate. Like, not the worst. Again, more for faction wars. All right, we'll leave that 8. You know, later on when we'll get more materials when we do Toon Tower later. So we'll leave that. You know, that's given us about 6,000 points so far. You know, kind of doing all of this. Oh, got our alarm going off. So let's see. I got about 30 minutes here. I might do some masteries. I do want to hit up at least one key worth, but I do want to get some masteries going on my champions. We were not at full, so I didn't want to just start farming stuff up. Let's see, what do I need to do? We ended up in Spider last night. I ended up getting 8th. I wasn't 6th, and then people really started moving. And I just kind of sat there, and I'm like, I could push up higher. But I was like, why would I use my resources? At one point, I was in 7th, and I was like, well, if I'm using all my resources to get 15 more gems, like, if I'm using multiple energy refills, and for 15 more gems, like in reality, like 15 more gems is not worth an energy refill. So I had a feeling like I was gonna at least get, I didn't think I'd get double jumped, but I did. So it is what it is. Well, I technically a single jump because I was in the 60 spot, and somebody ended up sniping me. But that's what I hate with these late resets. So we put as much energy as we could into it. We did end up using this one here. Didn't use that one. Didn't use the 50. We did use the daily. Didn't use the weekly yet. Didn't use the monthly. Now we have the clan shop. So, I could have used some of that, but we have this ready to go for CvC. Let me see what tournaments are on. Dragon tournament. Is there anything good? We may go pick this up. Oh, 3,500. That's a lot of points. First and foremost, we're going to focus on... We're not going to book yet. We're not going to book yet. We have 16 books here. We're probably going to pick up the 5, so we're at 21. And honestly, I don't know if I'm going to book any rares. Like, I don't mind holding on to the rare books until I really know who I want to move up. I just don't have many rares. And again, I do want to save for Metal Shaper. If I ever get him, I don't know if I will. Which one is he? Is he this one? Nope. I always get confused between these two. So I do always want to have at least an excess of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, really all we want is that booked out. So 13 books. I just don't know if that's going to book out. Like, I wish it was that simple. So I need to at least have 13 books on the reserve, is the way I always look at it. Unless I get something really good that can really help me with Scarab, like having him, in reserve, if I ever get lucky and get him, would be super nice. Let's see how I'm doing versus... Alright, so 15th right now. Again, I have no idea how this other clan's going to be. They do have 35 trophies, so I don't feel confident that this is, like, we're out to any special lead. We just might have had people that woke up earlier. Let's see what we have to do. Let's go run Mino real quick. I'm gonna take Apo out of here. This should run okay. I may have to rechange some of it. That's fine. He's over there. Alright, don't use... So let's get a little Mino in. I do want to hit up Clan Boss before it's oh, that's right. I've res build Kale right now. I probably want to at some point put him back in his attack build. Not that I think it matters. I mean, it's not the fastest run, but you know what? These are all arguably my clan boss champions. So it does not hurt to go get them all their masteries. It is much faster with Apo, but I just don't know if Apo is going to ultimately be on that clan boss team. Alright, we already have full masteries on 2 of the champions in Wukong and Kiel. We bought those masteries. And we'll just slowly accumulate. That's what we'll do. If I do run dragging, I will have to put attack build Kale back together. But we are finally going to do this, though. We are super excited. Finally going to get some masteries on our champion. It's going to take a while, and we'll run this. Like, we have a lot of energy. We're going to use a lot of gems. We're going to be using a lot of gems. We're at least using about... at least 2 masteries worth of gems. So I'm going to lower my phone. Because I'm getting blown up this morning. We are going to ascend our guy, Tyrell. I don't think I could ascend Hoskarul. I'm really hurting on Spirit. I just way too many Spirit champions. Especially high-end Spirit. So we're hurting on the potions there. I'm gonna have to farm that. Once CvC's done, we're gonna do some. We're gonna take some energy, unless there's like an outstanding champ training going on. we're going to take some of the energy that we get. Our goal is not to touch any of these rewards until it's over with. That's our goal. We're not going to touch any of these rewards. If we're lucky enough to win personal as well, like, we're going to hold off, and a lot of that's going to go into potion keeps, which I've kind of neglected. But while we're here, let's get this guy. Not to get him the 3-star ascension. It's all it is defense in all battles, which is nice. But I do have for magic. I do have a lot. We've kind of accumulated a lot of these, and I haven't been really hitting up Magic Keep. I just think it's pure coincidence that I've been getting these. And so once CvC is done, we're going to do 2 things. We're going to progress the missions, and we're going to, which part of it is farming the potion keeps. We could do this today, but I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to go use my energy in there during CvC, because we'll get this again before the end of the week when CvC is over, and then on Sunday we'll get that, and then we're going to start progressing the missions. I do need to get back into campaign and get another spirit host, because I don't have one. That's not like I had to upgrade mine. She was my only really big increased attack at one point. Now that I have Old Hermit Jorg, and she also has that cleanse, so I actually don't mind her. I actually really enjoy her. She's been a solid. She's taking care of business. I don't have books in her, but she's taking care of business. But that's going to be what we end up doing once we're done with CvC, is progressing these missions here and doing some potion keeps. And the energy that we get from CvC is going to be super helpful for that. But let's get Tyrell going a little bit. Like I said, I don't think we'll look at him, because I don't think I can really do much with him. I'm just really hurting here. I eventually do want to get him up to 6-star. I still have Deacon. I need to get the 6-star. And I would like to get him going, at least a 3-star, where his passive then unlocks and he can't get stunned. But let's at least get him going. Boom, there he is. Defense all battles, and we'll push him at least to 4. I'll probably hold off for now, because I think one of my missions. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on Tyrell to 5-star just because of this. That's the only reason why. Do I have I think I have it twice. No, I don't, but I do have it there. So we'll hold off. Even if it doesn't happen this CvC, that's fine, because it's not going to, because this is not going to open up. But we'll just hold off. We'll hold off. We won't wait for next CvC to get him the full 5. But we will. We're just gonna save that for the time being. So that's nice. We do get. Do I have anything that I could put on him? I doubt it. I mean, we'll put this. He's a defense. I would like at least some accuracy. Honestly, worst case scenario, we end up putting an attack piece on him. Just really haven't gotten a lot from Spider. I do have to roll up some. I know that's one of that rolled terribly. We'll hold on to it for now. I'm not selling my artifacts until I really kind of go through and look at it. Let's hit up Clan Boss. I'm just not going to get enough faction war keys, like 16 minutes. So we'll at least hit this up one time, and then we have a few hours before we have to hit up that second one. So we'll just do our normal team here. Oh yeah, I'm not running a preset. Again, what I'm debating, I do have Tyrell in lifesteal, is just putting him in here and losing the increased speed, losing some of the heals as well, and just have Tyrell just spam A1. Like, when it's all said and done, just spam A1, get War Master on him, get the big version of decrease attack going, maybe we allow the A2 and it's a double opportunity with Deacon of landing the defense down, which then helps us. But just getting the big version of the decreased attack could be super helpful, I think. With War Master and Lifesteal, he should heal up pretty good. He pretty much heals from the leeches. And when it's not up, I don't want him reviving, so I still have to come in and watch it and make sure that he's not ready to revive Wukong, because he's popping himself up every single time. Again, this is resistance kill, it's not attack kill in here. Good old tree shield. The odds of him missing that many times in a row, it's something like 5% on the decreased attack. Again, I'd rather him miss early in the fight than later. So get your misses out of the way right now, buddy. I am looking forward to getting Sniper on Deacon. And even though it's only a 5% more chance of landing the leech, that leech is super helpful. Especially for my Wukong. If he's healing up to full, then Apo doesn't have to worry about healing him. We will eventually change Deacon's masteries as well. Right now, I have defense accuracy on him. Again, I built when I was an endgame player, as you guys know, and built my Deacon as if I was ready to go for the endgame. And in reality, right now, it's just putting as much clan boss damage as we can. So you wanna, with those type of players, get the attack mastery going. Get your War Master on there. Sacrifice one of the two support type masteries to go help your team, your clan boss team. See, I don't like when Apo heals up Wukong. He's oftentimes fine. I'd rather him heal, and I could manual this a little bit more as it gets later in the fight. Again, we just try to come in and we'll be fine because of that. So we do need to get him healed up, and Apo just healed, so that's not the greatest. Alright, so we are okay with that. Let's pop up everyone. Oh, ugly. I don't know why we did so little damage. It's not like us. It's not like us to do a 5.5. Just not like us at all. We normally do a lot more damage than that. So again, we just really need to get these masteries on these champions ASAP. That's really, it's just hurting us. It really is. I do think Tyrell is going to be better for us in there. I really do. We can start getting him going. I do have crit rate gloves on him. But we are going to try and push towards this. We're going to try and get the 1,000 you know, get that energy. I doubt I'll push more. I mean, artifact enhancement for me is one of the hardest things to do. Maybe I just don't strategize it smart enough. We did wrap up. It's probably gone. Yep, it is gone. We did wrap up champ training. I'll probably end up pulling my pre-CvC video and this video roughly around the same time. But we had like 300, less than 300 points to go. We did that. We ended up 4-star. We didn't even put anything into her yet, so we'll save that for next champ training. We'll level her up. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So we have 6 ready to go, 5 ready to go. We have 5 champs ready to go. Again, old Hermit George. We're probably not going to do anything with him yet. I don't think we're going to move him up. He's fine the way he is. If I do make that spider team, like I can leave him at a certain speed. I think we have enough between Hoska Rule and a burner in this guy. And I just don't know if I need to get them all the way up. He's strong affinity, ultimate Gaelic strong affinity, and I'm thinking for 16. For 16, my next push I need to get. I need to get here. And I think I could do it with a Hoska Rule. And again, it really comes down to like what books I want. Like if I only really want this guy for the A1, like if I book him, yes, the A1's got a much better chance. But if I'm spanning the A1 like crazy, like hopefully he's putting it down a lot. You know, go get Sniper on him. That gives him at least a 45% chance. As opposed to, 55% chance. But if I could save the books, put it in the Hoska Rule to go help my spider run, this guy could be super helpful for me in some of the dungeons. He really can. Clear some waves. I actually think he could be really helpful for me in spider. Or, I'm sorry, in ice golem. Getting ice golem done. Getting through some waves. Stunning the side adds. I don't have them built for too much damage. That's an accuracy chest. Stunning the side adds. I think that could work. He has the increased resistance, which then could also work with Kale a little bit more on his resistance build. And I think resistance build Kale with Hoska Rule could be super helpful in getting to stage 16. So I've been debating which ones I want to do I just leave him as is and put all my books in the Hoska Rule? I really think this is a champion that could help me with a lot of stuff right now. I really do. I do wish I can go get some sort of healing. Ultimately, him in a regen with the accuracy and resist is really good. We're just not there yet. We're just not in that type of gear. We're going to pick this up. We are definitely going to pick this up. Wow, are we definitely going to pick that up. I could really use that. Let me see what kind of... this is the type of... And now let's see what I have with speed. I literally, that's literally my 3rd accuracy 5-star plus piece that's got speed on it. So that was a no doubt. I mean, we're gonna just bump that right up. We do want to roll in double roll speed. All right. I mean, not the worst. Both low rolls on the speed. Not the worst. I'll tell you that. Definitely not the worst. That could end up being if I ever get a cold heart, oh wow, that's a really great cold heart piece. If I'm ever lucky enough to get one. I do like the reds that I have built in him. I don't know if I wanna lose that. But yeah, we had that was a no doubt buy. That was a no doubt buy for us. Again, I don't think we're gonna push Dragon when it's all said and done. We do have a lot of energy. I just 3,500. That's a lot of points. It would be nice to get those. It doesn't even get us one shard pool, but getting those is, they save. They if you don't get to it, I believe it does save. Unused prism crystals will be used automatically after the event. But I think if that's not up to the 60 max, I don't think they use it. I think, because the 5 stayed here. So, we get to 25, and then next time, these are really good champs. I would love to get one of these legendaries. These are great champions. I had Brogni. I got really lucky. He was not my first legendary I pulled in my old account, but, towards the beginning of one of my better legendaries. Maybe my 4th. Or something along that, and he was huge for me, especially in Doom Tower. Doom Tower hard really helped me progress. In Doom Tower. But yeah, guys, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna spend our time in. Wrapping up everything here, starting to use a lot of this energy that we have saved up. Let's go do this. I gotta do so we'll finish this up. You guys don't need to stick around for that. So we'll end up getting this energy. We have, plus the 50. We'll go into the weekly because this is yes, it doesn't reset. Oh yeah, it will. So this will get to day 4, and then once we're done with the dailies from reset later on, so I can start using this energy up real good. We're just in a good spot energy wise. Really good spot. We'll hold off on the monthlies as long as possible. Just because we can save it for a fusion if we can. But we'll see. If I need to use the 400 energy to go help my clan, I will. But we're gonna use this last. We will use the clan shop energy before we use the monthly, because that's going to reset a lot sooner than a fusion. There's still even a week on this fusion, so or no, there's only 3 days and 9 hours, but the odds are the next fusion's not coming right away. At least I don't think it is. But yeah, guys, I appreciate that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be in Mino for a while. Getting those masteries on our champions and farming that up. And once we have that farmed up pretty good, we will then, upgrade some of our gear, get this going, get our soul stone, get 5, so put us at 4 that we can go get there. We're at 16 here. We got the immortal. We're just saving everything. And maybe I pick up the Sapo. I don't know. I'm still kind of debating. On what I want to do there. We probably will end up picking it up. But yeah, guys, that's where we are. We're looking for. We want to get to 100K for our team. Is what we want to get to. I'm really surprised that I got this tier 2. I don't know why. I don't even think I put up 100K last CvC personal awards. I guess, so it's over 63K. Wow, I'm surprised, man. That's a lot. I put up 83,000 last time. It stinks to kind of lose out on some of this. It really does. It's nice I'm getting a little bit more energy. I should at least get that. Obviously, if my team's winning, I'm gonna push for this. I'm gonna figure out how to go get that. But I'm just gonna miss out on these right here. Not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world when it's all said and done. But we're gonna see what we could do. But 100K is at least our goal. That is definitely our goal. And you guys will see. I'll keep you along during the journey. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Look at the 2642. That's not going to be there. We'll probably be at 15 when it's all set. 1500 gems when it's all said and done. We are going to use a lot of gems here. A lot of resources going to be used up today, or these next 2 days. A lot of resources. So super excited to finally really start progressing this account with the champions that I got. And we're going to see what we can do. We need to start pushing, that Nightmare Clan boss. That's our goal. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in. And, hopefully you guys see what I'm doing. We'll hit up tag. We'll hit these up and get everything taken care of. But I appreciate you guys. Let's see if we could. I killed them. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon.